Hi everyone, it's Nat. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you're returning. Today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about some things that are going on in my personal life and why I haven't been posting as much, and also to share this waffle. I'm calling it a waffle instead of a raffle to appease the algorithms. And so the reason I am having a waffle is because my horse Kyle was supposed to get gelded on October 21st. And that didn't happen because he only had one testicle. So we waited a few weeks to see if the other one would show up, and it didn't. So it was determined that he was a cryptorchid. And cryptorchid means that one of his testicles is in his scrotum and one is not. So he went in for surgery on the 10th, and he had an extensive 3-hour surgery. His one testicle was in his scrotum and his other one was up in his abdomen somewhere around his bladder, and it took them 3 hours to find it. So I call that testicle Bilbo Baggins now. It went on an adventure, and he was at the clinic for 2 days and had a surgery that I was not expecting. And so I am doing this to kind of raise money to pay for said surgery. And instead of just asking for donations, I thought I would curate some items for a raffle, and it would be more fun. So that has been taking up a lot of my time. I realized that I never got the trailer that I bought registered after Jake died, and that some things had fallen through the cracks. So the place where I'm keeping Kyle now doesn't have trailer parking, so I had to find a place to park it and register it and get it insured, in addition to getting Kyle to the clinic, which was an hour away, and getting him home and situated in a new place, because at the same time I moved him closer to me so that I can see him every day. It's been a crazy few weeks, y'all, and you probably noticed that I haven't been posting book club. Book club is on pause right now. I just don't have the time or wherewithal to do that right now. And so what I'm going to do today is kind of go through the things in the raffle. So first of all is the fantastic Mastermind Tarot deck. This is by Suburban Witch, and I do have a walkthrough on my channel of this deck. We are going to go through the cards again, but this is part of the raffle. In addition, I have Kitchen Table Tarot, and this is signed by Melissa Sinova. So this is a signed copy of her book. This is an award-winning tarot book, I might add. This is one of the first tarot books I learned to read with, and so it is part of the raffle as well. We have some pens that are like witchy and fun. This mini aura crystal ball with a mini stand. It's so cute. This opalite bat. All things Taylor Swift have to come with opalite right now. A bookmark to go with your book. This is a rose gold plated. I don't think it's real rose gold, but anyway, that. A opalite keychain and the star keychain. I just clipped them together to keep them from rolling away. A piece of amethyst, a piece of rose quartz, a piece of clear quartz, some clusters of Aura Amethyst. This stuff is really pretty. And some onyx moons and opalite stars. And some rose quartz Aura hearts. This card stand. And a whole bunch of stickers. So I have stickers that I made for me, for my channel, and the various Taylor Swift and witchy inspired stickers. And there's a whole boatload of these. So I won't go through them all. And also included is this beautiful cloth that I have everything set on. And now let's kind of go through the cards. So Kyle is at his new home right now, and he is recovering. He has 2 weeks of stall rest. I've been doing live updates on Instagram. Well, I've been doing stories on Instagram because Instagram took away my live feature because I only have 700 followers and not 1,000. I'm not sure when they made that change, but it is a pain in my patootie. So I'm not a fan. So if you're on Instagram, please give me a follow at NatTheHorseWitch. I would really appreciate it so I could go live. I have been going live on my Facebook. You can find me on Blue Sky, Facebook, and Instagram, but Instagram and Facebook are where I'm doing my updates. There's no live feature on Blue Sky, and so I kind of forgot to do updates there. You have to like save videos and post them later and stuff like that. So here is the deck. And like I said, I do have a full walkthrough of this deck on my channel. And you can see it in more detail at a slower pace. But I just wanted to kind of have a chat while I went over stuff that's been going on in my life and why I haven't been as present on YouTube. Also, if you're watching this and I've been just leaving emojis in the comments of your videos, it's because I'm watching them and I want to comment on them and boost you for the algorithm, but I just don't have the spoons to come up with something thoughtful to say. So I want to interact with your video and make sure that you're getting your clicks and your likes and all that. And but I just don't have anything interesting to say, so I've just been leaving some emojis. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. You can enter this raffle. I have not posted it on Facebook or Instagram yet, but it is posted on Blue Sky. I'm going to be doing multiples of these raffles. I have 10 tarot decks. I contacted Angela at the Suburban Witch and I was like, hey, do you sell these wholesale? She was like, yes, I got you, babe. What do you need? So I kind of went through a manic episode designing these raffles because I wanted them to be really cool and I wanted them to be interactive. And I didn't just want to be like, hey, I'm too poor to afford my horse. So like, can you give me money? Because that's dumb. I wanted it to be fun and interactive, and I wanted to, it's always more fun like when you give money at an event if you have a chance to like win something. And so that's what I wanted to do, and I really wanted to make it fun. So anyway, So Angela was like, yeah, I got you. And so I asked her what her minimum order was, and it was 10. So I'm going to be doing 10 of these raffles over time. I'm not going to do them all right away. I put Kyle's surgery on a care credit card. So I have time to pay it off. I just was not expecting like a $3,000 expense when a regular gelding is $600. That came as a surprise to me. And I'm still paying Kyle off because Jake's insurance didn't pay. And insurance is a scam. Free Luigi. And I still have Jake debt on my credit cards from when he was sick last year. So, you know, your girl is struggling for the love of horses. And buying Kyle was probably not a smart decision, but after Jake died suddenly, I just had this massive hole in my heart and I needed to shove something horse-shaped in it. And the closest thing I could get to Jake was Kyle, because Kyle is Jake's full brother. And other than Kyle having his weird surgery thing, it's been fine. And I've been dealing, but yeah, it was just my luck. It was just my luck that he was a cryptorchid. I think less than 3% of horses are cryptorchids. So what are the odds? 3%, actually. So yeah, it's been a wild thing. The anniversary of Jake's death was on November 9th. I hauled Kyle to the clinic the same day. That was poor planning on my part. But Kyle was living at his breeders an hour and a half away, and I could have kept him there indefinitely, but I couldn't see him very often. I could only go like 3 or 4 times a month to go visit him because he was so far away, and I wanted to move him up here, and I had a plan. I was going to move him in with my best friend's mare, but he was a stallion, and one, he doesn't need to be a stallion. He's a very nice horse, but he doesn't need to be a stallion. And so he needed to be gelded. And in order to geld him, he needed the surgery to go find his Bilbo Baggins testicle and the whole 9 yards. So I am going to point out that I edged my deck in this pink. It does not come this way. It comes with white edges. So this is my personal deck that I edged. And yeah, so if anyone's surprised that their edges aren't pink, that's because they don't come that way. I did this myself. So once again, here is all the fun stuff. Okay, we have Kitchen Table Tarot. We have the fantastic Mastermind Tarot deck. We have a bookmark. We have some pens that are really cool. We have stickers galore, a card stand, crystals, this amazing crystal ball, which I literally, you guys cannot get over this. It is so cute. This adorable little bat, some tumbles, these little guys, which would be great in a crystal bowl or something like that for decoration, and these keychains. And I don't think I'm missing anything. So that is what has been going on in my life, and that's why I haven't been posting as much. And if you want in on the raffle, I will add my payment information into the description box. Please let me know who you are and what your channel name is and how to get a hold of you. when you pay me so that it shows up in my PayPal or my Cash App or my Venmo. I will add you to the list and I will contact you when I pull winners. Right now, it's about half full. If you don't get in on this one, like I said, I'll be doing them sporadically. And yeah. So thank you everyone for bearing with me. I've been going through a difficult time in my life and really struggling with the anniversary of Jake's death and getting Kyle his surgery and then moved closer to me so that I can take care of him and see him every day. And it has been a really jam-packed couple of weeks, and my mental health was struggling, and it was just all kinds of bad. So that's where I've been. This is what I'm currently doing, and I will get back to posting regular stuff soon. I have some tags that I want to do VRs to. I want to do my autumn decks. It's getting a little late for that, but I figure if it's before Thanksgiving, we're still good. So yeah, please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you guys are all doing okay. All right. Bye, everybody.